me tell him say me no eat no fish, no meat now. And when me eat them, I wonder when me yam. When me tell him say that I'm a vegan, man.
I just want to share some thoughts with you, and I think all the time. I find it quite weird that people can put thoughts away, because for me, well, I don't even know how to do that. But I come to think, will the veganism reach the point that it almost hit for some time ago? This has happened 2 times in history, and well, more times than that, but to a very recognizable and somewhat new time. And I want to talk about that. Well, you see, in India, there's actually a lot of vegetarians there because of religious reasons, but it's not like people have this very opposal for animal rights or whatever, although they find to be so. But the first Christians on this planet were all vegans, and that almost brought the way, you know, all the parts in the Bible you can find, and you even had the Nazarenes book that actually had a lot of animal liberation in it, but the Romans removed it. So the Romans were the first one to actually remove the path of a vegan world. Those Romans. Second time this happened was in the 40s. And how is this? Well, you know, prior to the 40s, I'm not quite knowledgeable about this time period, but the ones that started the hippie era, they actually came from Germany and they moved over to Italy and Spain and whatsoever. Don't take my word for it, it was something like that. And what I found to be very interesting is that it could have reached further. Wasn't it because of this one person that people tried to say was vegetarian? But no, the Nazis tossed out everything that had with veganism to do. Well, actually vegetarianism, just to say it shortly. Because they didn't want to have that there, although that was a community that was growing so fast. And it almost happened, but because of the war, this couldn't continue. It's like, why is this even happening? I don't want this to happen. Well, really, but now there is one tool we have now that they didn't have back then. We have the internet. And the fine thing about internet is that nobody owns it. Everyone can use it. That's a very interesting thing, because people say that a society without anyone owning anything wouldn't happen. Well, the internet society is working perfectly well. There's a very little things wrong with the internet. It's well, you've heard of the things that is wrong with the internet, of course. But in a society where it is almost the same thing as in the internet, that would be brilliant, actually. Well, back to what I was talking about. The world will go vegan pretty soon, and I'm sure of it. Who would stop it now? I mean, the United States, could they stop it? I don't think so. The Russians, will they stop it? No. There are actually no opposal to veganism anywhere in the world. The only opposal is from, private people. That's the only opposal I can see. I can't think of a single nation now that opposes veganism, although many people who claim to be Muslim, although they say that it's not prohibited to eat meat, but no of them say that it's illegal to be vegan. They say that you can eat whatever you want of the legal food, so... Well, yeah, there is no big opposal to veganism, except the meat, dairy and egg industry, of course. But it seems like consciousness is growing faster. It seems like there has been twice as many vegans and vegetarians in Norway now. That's great. We've actually grown in number. An update about me right now is that I was actually allowed to go to the school and come back to my work if I haven't found anything after the school. My rib well, it's not healed, but it doesn't hurt as much anymore. It was actually getting worse for many days. And what was the last thing? Oh yeah, I remember. It was actually the video production. That's what I'm doing right now. I've been editing a lot of videos, so I haven't been able to make a video every single day, but I've been able to remake many videos, and that's actually the best thing I can do. And I will be up at the Lofoten Islands this year as well. That's it's gonna cost a lot, but it's worth it. I need to save the whales. So that's one more date, I guess. So this year is gonna be fantastic for forward going. It's already April while I'm recording this, so it seems nice. And I'm going up to the Lofoten Islands in June, and I guess that I will go over to Sunnhordland in August. The smoothie, how does it taste? Great. I've been wondering so much about a very little thing here. I watched Freely yesterday, and she showed me all of these different types of foods that you can easily eat. And someone has suggested that she has an eating disorder, but as she explained herself, she only eats what she wants to, so she just keep eating as far as it's fruits and vegetables. So that's actually no problem, but I am not a very big watcher of Freely, to be honest, and it's not that I don't like what she's doing. It just gets a little bit less inspirational when I don't even have access to half the foods that she's using. So yeah, that's that. But if I had the chance to be eating just like everything, just pick it up, quickly make something and eat it, that would be fantastic. Well, Norway is a bit far away from being that at the moment, but I do my best to eat as much as I can. I undereat a little, I think. Well, I'm not sure if I actually undereat. It's just that so many people talk to me and tell me that, oh, you don't eat healthy enough. So every single time I feel a little bad, I automatically think it's my eating. But as many people have said, it's actually not the case. I just feel bad because of emotional reasons, I think.